Hello, everyone, and I just thought I'd come on and surprise you and do a weekly live show. So, this is a weekly live show, so it is live. So, I don't know if there's anyone around at this time. So, hi, everyone, just setting up here, putting the camera back a little bit. So, hi everyone. So this is I'm going to be doing weekly live shows because it's I've been with you guys for gosh, getting on for 6 years now. So I didn't want to up and kind of and leave like that. So I thought that I would to come on live. So this is like Ask Me Anything show, and you're possibly wondering why I've decided to put YouTube on the back seat. There are many reasons, really. Let's talk about that first, shall we? Why did I decide to put YouTube on the back seat? Well, I think one of them is because I felt and I found that it was so when I did this 6 years ago, I felt it was so much different. I felt that I could just be myself and be authentic, and basically everything came from my heart and my inner kind of authentic being. And as time went on, and I think especially over the last 6 months, as time went on, it became seemed to be a lot of people competing, and it's not something that I wanted to do, is to sit and compete with other channels, and so that's one of the reasons I pulled out of YouTube, because and I'm just going to come on weekly to keep in touch with people that I've known for quite a long time. Okay. So that's one of the reasons why, because I just want to do what I do, and I feel comfortable in what I'm doing. So and I'm sorry about the camera. It's just a bit of a poor cat. Hi Debbie Pop. Hi there. Hi Prussian. Hi Lisa James. So I wasn't going to just go away after 6 years. This is just not going to be so. It's going to take a while, okay, to actually in fact, I think I'll possibly be doing weekly shows, just to just to keep in touch with my followers, and so that's why I'm doing this live show. So hope you're all well, and I hope we get a few more people here this evening. Um, so maybe you've been wondering why I've pulled away, and just that also I've been having health issues, and I've been quite tired with that too. So something that I don't want to get embroiled with is there's so many people doing this now. There's so many people reading on the royals. And I started reading on the royals as soon as Harry met Meghan. That's when I started reading on the royals. This is going back 2 or 3 years ago now. I was reading on the royals, when they were kind of dating, which is a long way back, but now it seems as if, and I was just reading about, what I felt that was going to happen next, and I felt just reading on what their lives were going to pan out to be, and what is Meghan like as a person, and it was just an interesting thing to read upon. But it just seems as if it's like reading for the sake of reading, and I can't do that, guys. I cannot read for the sake of reading, so I guess that's why I pulled back. Okay, so thank you for coming anyway to the live show. I've just explained there at the beginning that I'm not going to just go away. I will, I said that it would take 2 to 3 months, and that even then I wanted to keep in contact with my followers on a weekly basis. So you're wondering, am I back? I kind of, I don't want to just disappear and give up on my people who have been with me for quite some time. That's why I'm doing this live show. Okay, and I've just you'll have to do catch up because I've just explained that on the catch up why I've kind of pulled away from YouTube, but I'm still going to be around to do the a live show like this. Okay. um because we got to know each other over the years, so I'm not just going to just go. So hi everyone, lovely to see you. So I'm good. I'm good. I must admit, I have been struggling with these issues with my health, and I went to get some tests the other day, so that was a priority for me. And the last thing that I wanted to do is kind of work on YouTube and and I just want to, what I want to do, guys. I just want to be authentic. I know this is an impossible thing to say, but I just want to go back to the way it was 3 years ago. And I'd be happy if we could just go back to 3 years ago, and I was just being authentic and just being me. I don't know why it's turned this into some kind of battlefield out there for readers at the moment, and I just really kind of puts you off, it kind of puts you off. But apart from that, it's something I didn't want to kind of get involved with, especially with visiting the hospital and stuff like that. So yeah, you do. You remember I lived in that little haunted cottage. Wow, yeah. I did, yes. Which one's that? I think all of them have been a bit haunted. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I did. I feel you remember all those things that I talked about over the years. And in all honesty, I guess I've just come to see you guys just to say hello, because 6 years is a long time to be around than to just go away. We've all got memories of of the readings that I've done. I've done over 3,000 videos on YouTube. And I can't just say poof, I'm just going to go away, because I've just made so many close close friends on here, really. I absolutely, and I'm seeing YouTubers need to be. This is another thing. It's partly to do with YouTube. Um, that I think literally they expect you to do it for nothing. Hi there. Thank you, wee bird. Oh, bless. So basically, I've just come to have a chat with you guys. I've missed you. I think 6 years is a long time, and I just got sick of the scrambling to get the best reading, and that's not my bag. I just actually just do what I do. Um, and It is what it is, and people take it or leave it. I don't want to. What I don't want is to be compared with other readers and all this kind of thing. I just do what I do, I just give what I have to give, and I just like being like that, and I like to be authentic, and I don't like this feeling of it just feels very competitive, and it's not something I want to really get involved with, but I still want to keep in touch with you guys. Okay, and that's why I'm here. So let's have a look. I know that you've enjoyed watching, but I've had issues on there. So yeah, so I will be doing it once a weekly. Okay, it's not going to be as like it was before, but I'm not going to go away, guys. You mean a lot to me. You really do. So if you want to, I know a lot of you've unsubscribed thinking I'm going to leave. If you want to subscribe for that weekly video live show like this, then please subscribe again if you want to. Otherwise, you can come over to Patreon, where I'm going to have all of my readings over there from now on. And you're probably thinking, why are you taking it over to Patreon? Because I don't have people watching my content and picking it apart. I don't have so many competitors. They don't know what I'm reading about because it's a closed community. I don't have to worry about likes. I don't have to worry about sharing. I don't have to worry about subscribers. It's just you just come and you just share the community. That's what YouTube is without all of that. Without not YouTube, that's what Patreon is without all of what, all of this kind of baiting and competing, and there's none of that, and that's what I want to do. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be part of that wild west anymore, if you understand what I mean. So yeah, so that's yeah, there's too many trolls, and there's too many people trying to damage your channel, and there's too much racing to get clickbait. I'm not a clickbait person. I don't like to just do videos just for sensation or shock, just to get clickbait, just for somebody to click on. I've noticed that happening with YouTube and the royal family, especially Meghan and Harry. The more kind of sensationalized it is, the more kind of clickbaiting it is, and it's that I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to be part of that, to be honest. I don't want to put the most sensationalist, trashy kind of title to just get views. I just don't want to do that. It's not me. I can't put a title and say something like, "Is Lilibet dead?" or something like. I just that just not is not me. Okay, I can't go to that extent to actually get viewers, and so if you do want to be part of an authentic kind of community, you can come here weekly, or you can actually come over to Patreon. Okay. And I just needed to share that with you. It's nothing personal. I just feel it's just got too low for me. It's just got YouTube has got too kind of it's I can't drop my standards that low, to be honest. I can't talk about children. I can't talk about go so low. drop the bar so low just to get views, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay. Um, so let's have a look here. So let's have a look. So let's. Does anybody want to ask any questions here? Miss Elanius, do you see a big war involving Britain anytime soon? Well, that's an interesting question because things are becoming a little bit chaotic. I picked that up. The energies are becoming really chaotic worldwide, I feel. Why am I saying that? Because it seems like I don't know what's happened to integrity. Um, it seems like like there's a lack of respect and a lack of integrity. I feel this comes from the top downwards. I do, and if the top are going to do it, so it's going to go through each kind of a layer. So much in layers, so much in layers. And it's interesting you say, is there going to be any? It seems like integrity is seen as a weakness. It seems like having some kind of boundaries is also seen as a weakness. And it's something that you have to have if you're going to lead a country, is to show strong boundaries and integrity. Doesn't seem to. It's like it's a joke. It's like it's fun, and it's like it's like a joke to push how far we can go. I find that that's a dangerous kind of way to be, is to see how far we can push things. But I feel this is the kind of climate we have at the moment within the world, and it is a serious question. Is the world at risk? Is the UK at risk of any kind of war quite soon? The way this is going, um, it doesn't matter what the world leaders say to China and Russia. They're not listening. That's what I pick up. They are not listening. China and Russia just are not listening. What they're not listening to, I'm not quite clear on that. I wish I could be, but the energies that I do pick up is that um, other world leaders, it's just that they're just not listening to world leaders, and it's China and Russia. Um, and it just feels as if everything that China and Russia do, it is wrong, and this is what they feel. They feel it doesn't matter what China and Russia do; it's always wrong. And now that's what I pick up intuitively. So it is a good question, actually. Yeah, ethics seems to be a thing of the past and MNC, and yeah. Oh, yeah, I love to see you guys. I love you guys, and you say it's nice to see you back. I'm not going to go away after 6 years. I've got a family on here, and it's just a lovely community. But I've just explained why I felt I needed to take a back seat. I just cannot lower that bar just to get views. Okay. So let's have a look here. Yeah, so is there a war imminently? I do get something like China saying if they don't stop this dictatorial attitude, they want to watch out here. I don't feel they would attack the UK. I don't feel that they would attack the UK. Okay, I feel it will be the countries that the UK are kind of linked to. So it's an indirect way to actually get to the UK. Okay. So this could be Taiwan. It could be nearby islands, China. Okay. As for Russia, Putin, I don't feel he's listening to anyone right now. I don't feel that Putin wants to start any wars with anyone. I just feel that he is very kind of adamant that his way or the highway kind of thing. There's a lot of ego there. It is difficult because the major thing at the moment is climate change. I feel the economies and things like that. I feel there's threats too. I do feel there's threats. Like if you don't stop with that, there will be consequences. Yeah. But I don't pick up some kind of major kind of war, but I feel it's more of like a cold war where we're not going to get goods like we used to, so freely. Gas, electricity, energy from coming from. It's okay that we don't use fossil fuels so much as Russia, but Russia is supplying us with the gas. So and they've got to kind of make this, gas from something. So we are going to have some energy shortages. There will be there will be things like petroleum's going to be more expensive, oil, gas, also electricity. Um, that's the main things because that's something that we need right now. And not just the UK, I feel other parts of the world too. So I just also get that also shortages on the supermarket shelves too. We may see prices are actually going up there. So there is some kind of cold war going on. I do not pick up that we'll get another COVID virus. I don't pick that up. I think that was a mistake. But they're showing off their weapons. Look what we've got. This is what we have accumulated. I feel that if there was an attack, it would be on China and a nearby country, but nothing directly to the UK or America. I don't feel Russia will do that. I feel China might do that first. Okay. So that's your answer there, miscellaneous. I feel there's very much Cold War and prices are going to go skyrocketing. That's my prediction. Okay. It is what it is. I don't feel we're going to get an easy ride over the next few years. And I think I've said on Patreon many times, if you're looking to make money, the only way you're going to make money now is if you work for the authorities and public services. Otherwise, it's like, job cuts and wages cuts and things like that because of the economy. And that's why I said, if you can get yourself into any public service jobs, you'll kind of ride this storm, ride this storm. So, okay, anyone else with any other questions? Hey, hi, Sharon. Hi, Sharon. How are you? So, if you've just got here, I just wanted to show my appreciation to all my followers over the last 6 years. I think 2 nights ago, I was going through all the videos that I've done over, not all of them, but some of them that I did 4 years ago and beyond. And I just thought, I drop by and do a weekly live show for people who followed me all this time. Okay. So I am going to be coming weekly. So don't forget, look out, put your notification bells on. I'm not going to make an awful lot of money from this. It's just to keep in touch with you guys. But if you do want to support me and you do want to be part of the community, you can always come over to Patreon, okay? And like I've explained why I wanted to take a back seat from YouTube. It just doesn't feel like me anymore, like it used to do 6 years ago, 4 years ago, even 3 years ago. I was much happier then than I am now with YouTube. So anybody else got any questions there? Please ask. Please ask any questions. Okay. And that was a little bit of a prediction there, okay, for you guys. Just a little bit of a cold war going on. YouTube yuck. I think I've explained, Sharon, why YouTube is not my thing anymore. It just isn't me. So I've explained that. So, but it's up to you if you want to come over or you don't want to come over. But it'd be lovely to see you guys over there. So what I'm going to do is a little bit of a. Anybody got any questions? Please ask. I'll be on here next 10 minutes. So. I'm going to actually do a little bit of a daily read, okay, for my lovely followers, and because I have missed you. Don't think I haven't missed you. I have. So I'm going to pull out some cards here. Wow. The first card I get here for the daily read is that you are moving from rough waters into a calmer situation. But there is heartbreak around you, or there has been heartbreak around you. Okay. I just get the feeling that somebody or a group of people have wanted to disempower you for some reason, for whatever reason they wanted to disempower you. I get the Empress card now in reverse. So this could also be they wanted to make you feel less that jealousy. Jealousy comes into mind here. Jealousy of you and your womanhood. Again, I pick up on some kind of toxic. When you get toxic individuals, they can be jealous of anything, absolutely anything when they're toxic. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So I get here the Knight of Swords is like rushing into a situation. and following some difficulties financially too. So you may be rushing into a situation following some financial difficulties. Okay. And you did feel trapped, but you don't feel trapped anymore. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? You did feel trapped, but you kind of don't feel trapped. But you have been through this kind of rough waters going into this karma situation. This person is not, the emperor. I get the emperor here in reverse. This person's a tyrant. And I feel that you are starting to see this now. This person is a tyrant, and um, I don't feel that there was some kind of sense of loss here. You're kind of wondering why this person is like this, but they're just like this, and this is the way it is. What it is, they are a tyrant, but you don't seem to have this sense of this is like a retry to make this work with this person, a retry, or it's something that you think, well, I know what this person's like, so if it doesn't work out, I kind of know why. But I get the Knight of Pentacles, which is an earth sign. Okay, some earth sign here. Maybe, maybe not. This has happened quite swiftly. So whatever this is, it's happened quite swiftly. Get 2 cards there, the swiftness cards, okay. But I also get the energy of it's nothing really to worry about. It's like think, okay, it is what it is, kind of thing. It is what it is. So I feel you're going to learn not to worry about this as it used to worry you, whatever this was, okay. It used to concern you, but now you think, no, this doesn't bother me anymore. It is to do with also difficulties financially, arguing. So the finances came at the core of this. Definitely some kind of grounding earth sign here. And that really there is nothing to worry about with this situation, okay. And it is partly to do with the money. It is to do with money, and also someone that is quite immature, very immature, okay. And it's just saying here with this, stop worrying about it, because the 10 of Cups, I think anyone would find it difficult to deal with this, with this person, and do not blame yourself. And again, I get here that yeah, I just feel you're not going to be fed up about this. This is not going to make you depressed or anything like that. It's not going to, it's not going to make you depressed. It's not going to get you down. You see it for what it is. You're thinking, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I see you walking away from this, not really that bothered, in actual fact, not that bothered. I can't, yeah, okay, I see who you are, kind of thing. And I'm just gonna say, leave it there and just walk away. Okay. The only way to kind of deal with this is to just take a step back and actually just keep your distance emotionally, because these types of people They like to pull you in, confuse you, control you, because they're toxic. They're toxic. This is how they conduct relationships. They do it by gaslighting, lying, cheating, stealing, all these kinds of things. So if you keep your distance and just see it for what it is, and just say, I kind of see who you are. I don't know what you expected from me at the end of the day. And then just, I don't see any heartbreak here, or hurt or anything like that. I just see like a walking away. So let's have a look here. Thank you so much, NMC. And so let's have a look at some of your comments. And if you want to walk down memory lane, any of the readings that I've done, and let's see, Josie S. Yes, this is when I started listening to you, when there were always funny noises and drafts and a cat. Yes, yes. Yes, I did stay. Actually, I did stay a number of places that I did a bit of house sitting. I don't know if you remember, but I went around these great big houses and I did some house sitting, and some of them were a bit kind of spooky. Yeah. Um, and let's have a look here. Weebird. Okay, Weebird. Hi, Weebird. Don't know if it's okay to ask, but do you feel Trump in the USA and the Conservatives in UK will get back or stay in power? I actually predicted that Boris Johnson would become Prime Minister. If you look back, I said yes, he would. But I feel that they will actually, this is quite good. What any kind of parties do this. What they will do is they will increase the taxes right now. Okay, while we're going through a difficult phase, we had to increase the taxes because of the COVID. And when it comes to the general election, they will drop taxes. I feel this is their plan. Okay, the government, the UK government, Conservatives, I feel that they will drop their taxes just before, and they will say, we've had, please have faith in us. We got through the COVID. We're building up the economy. Stick with us, and all this kind of thing. There'll also be Labour fighting back at this because of the lies that the Conservative Party have told, especially at the beginning of COVID. And this will all be dragged up, and so the main thing for Boris is actually, Boris is not going anywhere. I feel that he will be running for Prime Minister next time around. Um, he wants to keep a hold of. Well, he wants to be remembered as a long-standing prime minister in the UK. So I don't feel he's going to step down. I don't feel that anybody's going to take his place. I feel that he will there's Keir Starmer and there's Boris Johnson. Now, I'd have to nearer the time actually predict whether they would actually get back in. I feel it's a close call. Again, it's very close. Labour and I also get this feeling of we need a fresh, like a fresh kind of government. When it does come to the general election. We need a fresh government. It feels like that. It's like the COVID. We've got through the COVID. We're getting through the high inflation rates and the economies, job situations and all that kind of thing. When we come, out of this COVID, we'll be looking for a new. I feel this a fresh. I feel an energy of like a fresh kind of government. Yeah, yeah, like a fresh start kind of thing. And that being a bad memory, which will go into the past with Boris Johnson. Yeah, can you remember when Boris Johnson was in power? We had COVID. What a nightmare it was. Not something to be remembered for, really, but I just get that. Yeah, I do get that they are going to drop taxes, and as soon as quite near to the election, they are going to drop taxes also. That public services like nurses and public services, ambulance people will get pay rise around that time. So they're going to save that until the general election. But I do get like this fresh start, and every people just wanting a new start with a new government. Yeah. So I feel it will be very close. It will be very close. Yeah. So that's what I get. As for Donald Trump, I'm not sure that Donald Trump. I feel what I get with Donald Trump, that he's found out a lot about the way that he's been betrayed. Donald Trump, he feels he's been betrayed. I don't know the American politics, but I get that he feels so betrayed, that I'm kind of thinking that he won't run for president next time, although he's promised to do so. I feel he feels betrayed. I also get there's some other investigation here to try to prevent Donald Trump from even being able to put himself forward as a candidate. So there may be someone else, but I don't feel this person will get voted for in place of Donald Trump. I feel that Donald Trump feels so betrayed. Yeah, I get him feeling very betrayed. Whether they take that ability from him to be a candidate next time. I don't get Donald Trump being the next president. But then we've got time. There's a lot of time in front of, but I just don't get that. I don't get that. I actually get a female running, a female, but she's not going to get voted in, I don't feel. But there is a female, I feel a female candidate here. Okay, so hi Debbie said, yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. I think I've explained to everyone why I've taken a back seat with YouTube, for personal reasons, really. But I think I've explained that on this video. So, but I'm still going to do weekly catch-ups. Okay. So let's have a look. Hey, hi, Haley. Hi, Haley. Can you see what month will I find my new business salon? Wow. looking for years and nothing. Did you ask me this before? Oh no. Um, why am I picking up October? Um, I pick up October 2022, but I may be wrong. Okay, but yeah. So let's say NMC and maybe Hillary Clinton will have another go at it. I hope it's not Meghan Markle. I don't think it's going to be Meghan Markle. I think you're right. It could be Hillary Clinton. I get a female, a very strong female, but I don't feel she'll get voted in. Okay. Yeah. I don't feel that Harry's wife is going to. The thing that I do pick up with the royal family, they are going to do a big, massive. What I pick up with the royal family is they are going to do a massive clampdown on this hate campaign against Harry. Okay, because it's got out of control on YouTube and Instagram and all over the place. I feel that's coming. I feel that's another prediction that not only is it, I feel that also Charles has also had hate campaign against him. So I feel that collectively there's going to be something done about that. So that's another, that's another prediction. Okay. Let's say, excuse me, will the Queen still be with us this time next year? Well, I get 2 years. I mean, I may be wrong. I get 2 years. I think they're already preparing for the next king, the next kingship here. Um, and this is quite a close call too, whether they should uh, allow William to actually be the next king, or whether Charles should. I feel Charles wants to have a crack at this. I really do. But I feel the country actually would like William to be the next king. And I've said this, I think I said this on Patreon. I said they may actually skip one, but for some reason now I keep getting Charles and William, Charles or William, Charles or William. You know, what would be best for the monarchy? So there are those talks I feel going on. Um, I think, in my opinion, I think it would be great if William got to be the next king. Um, I think Queen Catherine and King William would be absolutely fantastic. I think the whole world would like to see that, but I feel Charles is like will kind of resent that. I feel he will resent that he wants to have a shot at being king. So it's kind of, at the moment, it's a little bit 50-50 there. So let's have a look here. Yeah, William, yes. I think I just get Charles wants to he doesn't, well, I feel he cares about the monarchy, but he cares more about actually being a king. So he doesn't want to miss out on all that preparation, and but I don't feel it's going to be too popular. him becoming a king. And that's what they really need to sit down, because if they lose popularity, they've already lost a lot of popularity with money for favors kind of thing, and they've already lost popularity with Prince Andrew and Meghan and Harry. Can they really afford to lose popularity by Charles becoming the next king? But I don't feel he's like a dog with a bone. I don't feel he's going to let that go. But I don't think it's a good move. I don't. But there are talks about that, whether that would damage the monarchy. But I don't feel Charles is going to have that. He's not going to accept that. So, okay, guys. So I just thought I'd pop by and just say hello to you. Seeing as we've known each other such a long time. So if you do want to see these weekly live chats, because they are going to be just weekly, and you can ask me about anything, okay, please put your resubscribe or put your notification bells on. And I hope that you kind of accept why I wanted to go over to Patreon. I think I've been there already for a while, but I just don't feel it's me anymore on YouTube. I used to be, but I think you know why, if you've been with me a while. So if you want to come over, or you can listen to this weekly and come and have just a chat about anything about the royal family and what's going on, okay? So if you want to ask any questions, put that in the comments section for next week's session, okay? And put your questions down there, and I'll answer them next week. So sending you lots of love, lots of blessing. I'm not just going to leave you, okay? I'm here, and not after 6 years. So I hope you've enjoyed this live chat. You take care, everyone. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend. and bye for now. Bye-bye.